I'm Steve Hui here for episode number 10 of the Points Whisperer TV. Welcome. I want to cover 5 myths today of how to use your points and how to fly. Number 1, upgrades. Upgrades are not guaranteed and may not be the best value. Why? Because the points required of an upgrade has gone up year after year. So here's an example. If you want to upgrade Sydney to London from economy to business, you need 240,000 points. But a full redemption in business class alone is 256,000 points. So the old myth of upgrades of best value are no longer. I think that I have to say that's a bust. And secondly is you may not even get the upgrade, because unless you're platinum or gold, the chances of you getting allocated an upgrade is pretty low. So I would say always book full redemption if you have the points. Plane's that? No branding. This could be your plane. Number 2, not all cards are the same. Why is that? Because some cards have point caps. So some cards cap out after $2,000 spent, $5,000 or $8,000. What I mean by that is some cards only reduce points or no points after you spend a certain amount of money. For example, I've got a card which is really, actually, I have to say it's a pretty rubbish card. After the first $2,500 you spend every month, you get half a point. Some cards get you no points after a certain amount. So I guess my question to you is, the card you're holding now, what's the points cap? If you don't know, you should find out. Number 3, not all credit card points are equal, because different credit cards have different transfer or exchange rates. So even though you might have 100,000 CBA reward points, it's only about 50,000 airline points. Whereas another card like American Express, if you have 100,000 Amex points, that actually transfers to 100,000 airline points. So the key to know is what card you got and what is the transfer and exchange rate, because that's really important. Number 4, not all airline points are the same, and not all airline points are equal. So what do you mean by that? If you fly Sydney to London, if you fly Singapore Airlines, it's only going to cost you 210,000 points. If you fly Qantas, Qantas will charge you 256,000 points. And lastly, if you fly Virgin, it's 278,000 points. So 1 point is not the same. The key is to find out from your destination which is the best airline point that will get you there. Sometimes it's Singapore, sometimes it's Qantas. Find out where you want to go and then pick the points that you want. And number 5, not all airline taxes are the same. Well, actually the taxes are the same, but the carrier imposed surcharges are different. So different airlines, they choose to charge different taxes and surcharges on flight tickets and award tickets. So when you go buy a ticket, the taxes are embedded. So if you're paying $2,000 for a ticket, you don't know how much tax it is, nor should you care. But when you're redeeming your points, you normally have to pay the points plus the taxes and what they call a carrier imposed surcharge. If you fly Qantas to London, for example, you could pay up to $1,200. But if you're flying Singapore Airlines, you're paying anything about $600. Much lower. And also different destinations, different fees. So if you fly to US, surcharges are lower. But if you're flying to US via Dubai on Emirates, surcharges are really high. So the key is to know where you're flying, which airline offers you the best value. Okay, that's a wrap. So those are the top 5. And if you're watching YouTube, subscribe. Steve, Points Whisperer TV. See you next time.